different topics, care and management of bull. Every one of us are well aware about the importance of herd, male in the herd. Previously, it was told that it is the half of the herd, but after invention of artificial reproductive technologies, we can say it is not only the half of the herd, it is the 90% of the herd. And its importance so far as production, profitability and sustainability of any farm or semen station is concerned, we are well aware. And we can improve the reproductive efficiency of male by managemental factors. We can do major changes so far as male is concerned, but we cannot do major changes so far as cattle part is concerned. And that's why we'll discuss here the things. This whole part is theoretical part, and the maximum things are already mentioned in the minimum standard for the production of ova and semen. So I will not touch much to the theoretical part. People, those who are working at semen station, they might be well aware, but for the student, I will discuss the things in short. But I will try to share with you regarding our experience or during last 10 years, what we had experienced at our semen station. So the first and foremost important part is housing. All the bulls should be kept in an individual pen. There should be an adequate loafing area, manger, and water should be available at 24 hours. So far as construction part is concerned, there should be a 1/3 construction area and 2/3 open area. In open area, the floor should be kacha, while in construction area, floor should be pakka. In construction area, we can provide bare material, while in kacha, it should be prepared of sand and clay. In construction area, we can also provide rubber mat. Adequate shade should be provided to avoid direct exposure to the bull, to the sunlight. Rope should be made up of asbestos or suitable material to avoid heat stress during summer. During summer season, also we can provide cooling system, sprinkler of foggers or even fans also. Even for buffalo and exotic bull, it should be provided. The floor should be sterilized at least once a year by blow or burning straws. Disinfectant like formalin and phenyl based compound should not be used at semen station, and spraying of 4% soda should be practiced at weekly interval. There should be a isolation shade for sick bulls. So this is ideal shade for the bulls. This is one tier, even two tier system can also be adopted to avoid heat stress. This is loafing area, and these are our growing concurrent bulls. Disinfection, manger cleaning, whitewashing, disinfection, even acaricide spraying where there is a problem. In case of an exotic bull, it is there, and foot bath should be there in the entry point of the bull. Another important aspect regarding management, bull shall be groomed and brushed regularly. Here I will share my experience with all of you that in the beginning of our semen station, we had observed that majority of the bulls, they are not donating semen, and also the training period was very lengthy. In the first 11th month, we have tried to collect semen from the bull, but we could not succeed. And therefore, we had discussed with our senior scientist, research scientist, sir, this is the problem. Even one person was also doing MBSc in this problem. He was also facing problem. So at that day, our senior scientist came to our station, and he shared his view that you should start grooming these bulls early morning 1 hour and evening 1 hour. This practice should be continued for at least 1 to 2 months, and you will see what will be the results. So thereafter we had started grooming. One person specifically given assignment, and he has started grooming early morning as well as afternoon. And we have observed magic things. Within 1 month, majority of the bulls, they have started donating semen. So what I want to say is that the bulls like Kankrej or the furious breed like Kankrej, the grooming should be practiced compulsory. If you will not follow it for other breeds, it's okay. But in case of the furious bull, grooming has very importance. Even the temperament, libido, sexual behavior, reaction time, total time, these all things we have noticed, and it has been significantly improved. Even the training period was also reduced around 6 months. And today we had reached that almost majority of the bulls, they are donating semen within 3 months of the training. So this is the important thing what I want to share. While grooming, back part of the hump, lower part of the abdomen, it should be taken care. Even preputial washing should be done with the normal saline. So far as feeding is concerned, it has been already given scientific guideline in the minimum standard protocol. It should be followed. And another important thing is regular exercise. If we not provide regular exercise, bull will not donate semen. So far as exercise is concerned, it should be practiced in the early morning. Hygienic condition, coat cleaning, even coat trimming, hoof trimming, and trimming of hair around preputial sheath should be followed. Even the hair length at around preputial sheath should be 2 centimeter. It should not be more than 2 centimeter. Otherwise, it may irritate or contaminate the semen. Nose ring applying. This is also very important so far as the bulls like conkerage are concerned. If we do not provide ring, then it will be very dangerous to handle these bulls. So what we are following is, we are also applying the bull nose ring as well as one rope around horn. So that from both the side, the handler will handle this bull, and thereby we can avoid the dangerous from the bull. So far as handling and leading is concerned, it has very good importance so far as handling is concerned. If we insult any bull during semen collection, or we put any stress on the bull, it will immediately disturb the bull, and sometimes it may not even donate the semen. So the bull leader or the person who is handling it should handle the bull carefully. Regarding training part is concerned, proper training and proper handling during training part is very important. Even the temperature and pressure of AV is also very important. Minor changes in this may disturb the bulls or may insult sexually the bulls, and later on these bulls, they will not donate the semen. So it should be properly practiced. Even grooming, brushing, cleaning, all should be noticed in case of bull. Even in case of bulls like conkerage, initial training part should be given in the growing bull shed area instead of individual pen, or taking them to the collection area. Little bit training should be given in the growing area. Thereafter, this bull should be transferred to the individual pen, and then the collections would be followed regularly. So far as grooming is concerned, it should be regular. It reduces we all know it reduces the contamination. Proper breeding, floor, hoof trimming, etc. should be proper. So this is the video regarding grooming and dummy bull preparation. So here you all can see that how easy to handle these conkerage bulls. We are having 16 conkerage bulls under semen collection. Their weight is around 600 kg to 960 kg, and it is very dangerous to handle these bulls when you keep it out. But you all can see that while grooming, they will stand with you like simple goat. So this is what we had observed at our semen station. So grooming should be followed in case of indigenous bulls particularly regularly. So this is all part regarding grooming, and this is the dummy bull preparation. Here also important thing I want to share with all of you, that in the beginning of our semen station we had observed that the bulls which are standing in the trevis as a dummy bull of conkerage breed, they are very dangerous to the semen collector as well as for the mounting bull. They are kicking while mounting, and that's why even 1 or 2 times the injury has happened also to the mounting bull, and that's why we had changed little bit idea, and we have started using buffalo, Maisani buffalo bull as a dummy. And also we had given one scientific recommendation to the scientific community that in the breed like Kankrej or furious breed like Kankrej, Maisani bull or any other bull can be used as a dummy. And here also we had observed that majority of the bull, even till date we had experienced that around 40 bulls we had trained, out of 40, 38 bulls they are donating cement on Maisani buffalo. In the beginning they like Skankraj, but once it will not respond, then they move towards the buffalo. And we all aware about this standing response during semen collection. So this is regarding the things we have observed. Care of mature bulls. This is hair clipping around prepuce, and this is grooming. This is false mount in the beginning of semen collection. Again, this is false mounts. This is preputial washing. This is exercise during early morning. What we had experienced is that we are giving exercise at 5:30 o'clock, and thereafter we are collecting semen at 6:30 o'clock. And we have observed that majority of the bulls becomes very active and they start donating semen. Even the reaction time and total time also get reduced. Regarding feeding part, this is also very important so far as bull is concerned. And I think this is also theoretical part. Majority of the peoples we are knowing that 2.5 kg of dry matter per 100 kg body weight should be given to the adult bull. 60% should be from grain roughages, 40% should be from dry roughages. Concentrate should be fed at the rate of 0.5 kg, 0.5% of the body weight. That is comes around 2.5 kg to 3.5 kg. In addition to that, mineral mixture powder at the rate of 50 gram per day should be given. Now, important thing what we had experienced at our station that I want to share with you is that in the beginning and even also the peoples those who are keeping indigenous bulls they have experienced that the libido is major issue in case of indigenous bulls. And to improve the libido part in the low libido bull we had tried mustard oil and jaggery with mineral mixture powder. Initially we had given this mustard oil at the dose rate of 100 ml and jaggery at the dose rate of 200 gram with 50 gram of chelated mineral mixture powder. So during first 3 to 4 months, the significant improvement in the libido as well as temperament was observed during semen collection. But later on, the bulls becomes fatty and the same problem arises again. So we had changed our idea and today we are giving the same dose rate, that is 100 ml of mustard oil and 200 ml of jaggery on the eve of semen collection. Means if the semen collection is to be done on Monday, then on Sunday evening we are giving this treatment. And we had observed that in the morning hours bull becomes active and start donating semen. So this is also we had experienced, and even some of you people you can also try the same things in the low libido bulls. This is all theoretical part, but this another things again also some of the minor things, zinc, ferrous, copper, cobalt, cadmium, all are important minerals for the bulls. And by feeding of chelated mineral mixture powder we can avoid the deficiency. Again, vitamins are also very important. So this is feeding of Kankrej bull in the shades, and this is the video of feeding. In the shade. Then this is video what I want to share how we are preparing the concentrate for the Kankrej bull. So this is measurement we had already pre-measured things. In that we are adding 100 ml of mustard oil and 200 grams of jaggery. So the person is adding mineral mixture powder, jaggery and mustard oil. and this we are feeding in the at the evening of last day of collection, that is eve of collection. Thereafter it will mix it properly by adding little bit water so that bull will like to eat it. Even those bulls, those who are not eating this concentrate, they will also started eating. So this is regarding all part. Another important thing, that is regarding semen collection. This is also again theoretical part, and all things are well mentioned in minimum standard protocol for the production of bovine semen. The collection yard shall be made of concrete layers at the depth of 1 feet. But in case of indigenous bulls, and that too particular nervous breed like Kankrej, we can also use kacha as well as pakka floor. And we can put one travis at kacha area and we can put one travis in pakka area. We can collect cement at both sides. Then the bowl should be washed and cleaned before cement collection, that we all know. Even dummy should be prepared well. Posterior region of the dummy should be washed properly. Even the cement collector should use separate gloves and sterilized nozzles as well as separate napkin to clean the preputial part to each bull. 2 ejaculates per collection and 2 collection per bull per week, maximum 90 collection per year and 180 ejaculates per bull per year can be taken. We cannot over exhaust the bull. If we want to get proper production, this should be the criteria. Sexual preparation, 2 false mount followed by 1 collection. That is standard practice. Sterilized bull aprons shall be used. Semen collection shall be done by veterinarian or livestock assistant, that we all know. Ensured that AV is not directed toward penis, but penis should be diverted towards the AV. So it will avoid any injury. Before every collection, the semen collector should wash his hands and also use separate napkin, gloves, everything. Even the part of penis as well as initial portion of the prepuce should not be touched during semen collection. AVs shall be clean, should be clean. Immediately they should be put in the neutral detergent after collection. The open end of the AV should be covered with the aluminum foil. Only good quality liners of standard company should be used, and to improve the semen collection in case of older bull, we can also use rough liners. In case of young bulls, it is generally it is necessary to avoid jelly or lubricants, but in case of young bulls, in the beginning of training, we can use KY jelly or even liquid paraffin. But after training period is over, we should avoid it. Visitors should be prohibited in collection area. Clean protective clothing, footwear should be used, and the interval between 2 ejaculates should be all around 50 to 60 minutes. So this is the video of one of the most high genetic merit bull 1538 whose dam yield is around. So you can all observe this process of semen collection, how the person is handling, how the bull is coming behind him, and the importance of handling. Even you can see there is no jerky movement from the bull. This is a typical sound produced by the semen collector during semen collection. And also you can observe that we are using buffalo as a dummy for Kankrej breed. So this is false mount. First one has been already given. And this is the semen collection, typical semen collection. Even you can also observe the thrust also. Regarding the maintenance of sexual libido and sperm quality is concerned, training in case of exotic bulls should be given at 14 to 18 months. But in case of breed like Kankaraj heavy breed, it should be started after 2.5 years. Training should be given early morning, and it should be given gradually and patiently. Even if the bull should not be exhausted. Precautions while collection. Here also the person who is handling bull should be intelligent. Otherwise, the bull may injure him anytime. Proper grooming, cleaning. Regarding the frequency of semen collection is concerned, 2 to 3 service or collection per week should be taken. So these are the pictures of AVs for cattle and buffalo. This is prepared AV, and this is temperature measurement of AV. This is semen collection from the Kankaraj bull. Then this is water jacket in around collection tube. This is the pass box, and these are the used AV shocked in the detergent solution. Now, these are some minor things regarding health management practices. Vaccination, it should be regular. Therapeutic caution should be taken. Even the oily preparations like ivermectin, long-acting drugs, terramycin LA, diminazine acetate should be avoided because they reduces the fertility. Regular screening of for bull for brucellosis, tuberculosis, JD, trichomoniasis, chlamydiasis, even quarantine for 2 months. These all things are already mentioned in the MSP that we can follow. Proper management of males is so. Lastly, we conclude these topics at that proper management of male is key of successful and economical livestock farming, as efficient reproduction will ensure more production. Adequate supply of unique nutrients can improve efficiencies and give economic dividends to the entire breeding herd. Management in terms of selection, heading, weeding, and environmental protection also plays a key role in maintaining a bull fit for breeding. Even the things little bit I had shared with you. So this is all about my topic. If you had any queries or experience, you can share here. Thank you all. Thank you very much.